Snowboarder Hannah Norman is rising fast, and it's all about that USA Olympic team push. With the Olympics not too far away, early February, things kick off in Milano for the 2026 Olympic Winter Games. And Hannah Norman's she's been rising up, and she's been showing that she deserves to be in there and to be in there and represent. It's all about Hannah Norman and the push for the USA Olympic team. Hannah Norman, the rising star of women's slopestyle, big air snowboarder out of Truckee, so not far from the Tahoe area. She had a breakout season last year. Standout results. She got a first-place finish at the Aspen NORAM, and then top 10 placements at multiple World Cups and competitive runs at the World Championships. Her performances vaulted her from the U.S. rookie team. See, they took notice. She went from the rookie team to the pro team. You don't just go from the rookie team to the pro team because they're looking to fill a spot. That means you're doing something, and she's doing something in a big way. It cemented her status among the sport's elite. By season's end, she ranked 4th nationally, 18th globally in slopestyle, and 2nd in the U.S., and 15th in the world in big air. So tell me she's not rising up right now. And the sad part about this with Hannah Norman is she had a very good chance to make the Olympic team in Beijing, and I think it was an ACL tear that knocked her out, and she was not able to get in there. But she's got some serious creativity. She knows how to get things done beyond the numbers. She's recognized for her unique mix of technical progression. So you got to have that. In slopestyle and big air, especially in slopestyle when you have rail sections, you got to be technical. You have technical progression. She's got that. She's got style, creativity, and along with the positivity and the resilience she brings to every environment. She's overcame the injury that we were just talking about. That's a setback, and it's really hard for an athlete to be able to come back from that the way she did. But the grit, the mindset to inspire athletes of all levels, and off the snow, she represents the spirit of snowboarding. So camaraderie, ambition, pushing the boundaries on the world stage, and mentoring the next generation of riders, which is awesome because that's giving back. And that's exactly what Hannah Norman is doing, and that's going to be some good karma trying to make that Olympic team. So what's the schedule look like? There's the schedule. That's what the breakdown is. Coming up here this next weekend, Secret Garden, that's the big air. That kicks off, and then it goes right into Beijing big air. So you go back to back. You can basically, think about this. You can basically earn your spot very fast. I mean, because you got back-to-back big air competitions. Let's just say that you got a podium in both of those. You podium in both of those, and that's pretty much a guaranteed lock that you are going to represent your country in the Olympics. So for Hannah Norman, if she can come out swinging on this one with Secret Garden coming up this weekend and Beijing the week after, this is her chance to prove it, because then you look at the rest of them. You have another, I'll be taking you on the Steamboat Tour. I'll be there in Steamboat for that big air. It was the 4th one down. And I'll also be there at the Copper Halfpipe as well. And we'll be at Aspen, too, at the top of the schedule right there. Halfpipe and slopestyle. That'll be in Aspen. That is, 7th through 10th in January. And then I'll be in Italy for the Winter Olympics, and I'll take you guys all along for that ride. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'll tell you right now, Hannah's looking strong. Let's take a look at the team that she's trying to get on. Now, here's the deal. Here's the U.S. Hydroflax Snowboard Slopestyle Pro Team, Women's Pro Team. Okay? So all of them are on the pro team. But when it comes to the Olympics, you can only bring 4. You can't bring more than 4, and they must compete in slopestyle and big air. So you got double medal opportunities happening with slopestyle and big air. But here's the names. Jamie Anderson on the comeback, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-time Olympic medalist. Jamie Anderson making her return to the snow after a little hiatus, putting out a couple kiddos, and now she's ready to battle it out. Lily Dewanaway out of Frisco. She's in the mix trying to make one of those 4 spots for the Olympics. Rebecca Flynn, she's there too. She's looking to try and get in. Then you got Haley Langland. She's, of course, She's a veteran. She's been on the Olympic team for a while. She knows how to make that happen. So you got to look to Haley Langland. You got to look to Julia Marino to most likely get on that team. And I'll tell you what, you could not waste a lot of time with 2 World Cups to start. That's pretty big to start with. Okay, that's all I'm saying. You have 2 big airs right out of the gate, back-to-back weekends, and you do good in those, you could pretty much secure a spot on that team. Because right now, in slopestyle for the women, nobody is officially on the Olympic roster yet. On the men's side, that would be Red Gerard. He's the only one right now who's already earned a spot from his last year's performance towards the end of the year. So that's what it's all about. Can you put it together when it counts? All right, time for your Access Mailbag Mayhem. For the first time, I'm going to read some mail that I received. Love this. This one came in. Here it is. This is a good one right here. So this guy's named Nicholas Huckleberry Francis. First of all, come on. Dude, is that your stage name? What is that? So he comments after the Ryan Wedding one I talked about, the Canadian snowboarder wanted for murder. He goes, blah, blah, blah. So much verbal diarrhea to say the things over and over. Okay, nice. To a guy who's never posted anything but negative, who doesn't put anything out there, but he's got something to say. So I went back to him and said, Nicholas Huckleberry Francis. Thanks, Huckleberry. My kids tell me the same thing. I guess I'm doing something right. I appreciate the hate. And here's the thing with me. You can send me a message, and I don't care what it says. I'm going to get back to you. And that's it. I'm not scared of messages. If you want to throw hate, that's fine. It doesn't affect me in the least. But it gives me some content to read so you can see what I deal with occasionally, okay? And then he gets back to me saying, it's not personal, Dad, because he calls me Dad. Thank you. But, dude, you're not my kid, okay? Got 3 of my own. Don't need another one. So then I get back to him and say this. I don't take it personal. As an X Games and Olympic TV commentator for the past 20 years, I get plenty of criticism. It doesn't bother me because I love what I do. And I wish everyone could work in a field loving what you do. And that's what I went back to him. And then it was silent. There was no way he was going to get back to me after that. So send the mail in. Have no problem. Subscribe, like, turn on notifications, share, all that kind of stuff. Appreciate you on that. As we look at it right now, first time I brought this up, not subscribed, 97.5% of people watching these vids, and they're not subscribed yet. Look, I'm taking you all along to X Games this year. I'm taking you all to numerous World Cups. I'm taking you guys to Milano, Italy for the Olympics. You're going to travel along with me. So you might as well subscribe because you're going to do it soon enough. Right now, 2.5% subscribed are the people that are checking it out. All right, so 97.5% of you guys need to get on the bandwagon because I'm going to continue to do the show. Down at the bottom, age and gender. We need to work on those women numbers. 9.8% women and Dude Fest, 90.2 on the dude side. So those are your numbers for the first time here at Access Media Snowboard. I'm Brad J. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, you know the deal, share, and I'll see you on the hill.